Alright, so welcome back guys, and welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision Hero Bun Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm giving you guys another Marvel video, giving you guys an update on the upcoming Black Panther 2 movie. Now if Marvel is something interesting, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That would miss more Marvel news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So yeah, like I said, we've been getting some Black Panther updates. Like I said in a previous video, Kevin Feige has kind of been keeping this quiet. He has kind of come out and said that he doesn't want to talk too much about this, given the fact that Chadwick Boseman, it's been less than, I think 2 months since he passed. I don't totally remember when he passed, but I think it's only been like 2 to 3 months. So he didn't really want to talk about it since it was kind of fresh on everybody's mind. However, there are some developments coming out as of late, giving some ideas of where they might be taking the upcoming Black Panther 2 movie. Now, as of right now, it's pretty much been confirmed, speculated that, of course, just like in the comics, you would have Shuri take on the role and mantle of Black Panther. I feel like that makes sense, and it goes along with the comic counterparts and everything there. And now there are other reports coming in saying that, much like in real life, Black Panther in the MCU is actually dead, and he died, and now it's Shuri taken over in the next movie, presumably. And that is very interesting. There was talks originally about having, I guess like a stunt guy in and doing CGI on the stunt actor or whatever to make it look like it was Chadwick, and then killing him off on screen. But however, in recent news, it has come out that instead of doing that, they have decided that instead of they will just say that he died. I feel like from what they are saying, that they feel like actually having him die on screen is kind of insensitive to the actor's actual passing, and just since it's so fresh, it just doesn't seem like the right move to make. So that would make sense to me as well. I think that that was a smart move to go in regards to the upcoming sequel, and I'm especially with the passing of Chadwick. I think that they have to be very careful on how they go about this, handling his character's death in the movie. As I stated before, Black Panther has become an iconic MCU movie. It was very important. Chadwick Boseman was very much looked up to. It was a very, very prominent and high looked at role for him, being called the first black superhero movie, although there are others. I understand what they're saying in regards to the MCU, but yeah, they have to be sensitive in regards to this topic. Originally there were talks about them recasting Chadwick, but as of late, like I said, those kind of reports are no longer true, and like I said, it's most likely going to be Shuri taking up the role and mantle of Black Panther. Now again, I'm going to say that makes sense. Like I said, Chadwick Boseman pretty much became the embodiment of Black Panther. When you talk about Black Panther, it's mostly people who talk about Chadwick Boseman. So I feel like you can't recast that kind of character. I mean, it's different when you recast someone like the Hulk or War Machine. They've been recast. However, yes, Hulk is more of a bigger character, but with how much commercial success Black Panther has, this is much more of a bigger thing than, say, Hulk was. Hulk is kind of like the black sheep of the MCU. Yes, the Incredible Hulk movie is considered part of the MCU, but a lot of times people don't really look at it that way. Like I said, it's the black sheep, and Hulk isn't really as comparable to Black Panther as Black Panther, like I said, was the first Marvel black superhero movie. So it would be very risky for Hollywood to do. They can't just, say that they recast him or whatever. I know people might bring up War Machine, but I think that's a different angle. As in, I think there are contract issues with the original actor, and plus War Machine is more of a secondary character. As with Black Panther, he's going to be one of the new faces of the MCU moving forward, so they can't really recast him. I think that's, again, disservice to the actor who played him, and, a big kind of like finger to the face of the fans who actually liked him and the character. So I really don't think they can do that. It would be, in my opinion, a mistake. Again, they can get away with it with War Machine, they can get away with it with the Hulk, but I don't think they can get away with it in the sense of Black Panther. Black Panther is an entirely different movie and franchise, and it's just too risky in my opinion. There have also been talks of Winston Dukes and Baku becoming the new Black Panther, but that's kind of more on the lower end of speculations. It's more that Shuri will become the Black Panther. That's more higher up speculation. To I think it's even close to being confirmed that is what's gonna happen. So I'm going more in that direction. And there are rumors talking about Namor being introduced. We've heard those rumors a lot lately. However, with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, there's been a lot more emphasis on this. I don't think Feige and them have confirmed it, but a lot of fans have been talking about maybe Namor and Atlantis might have something to do with his death. So that's how they'll incorporate Shuri coming up and the introduction of Namor. So that's definitely a possibility where Atlantis and Namor are responsible for the death of T'Challa, and then that puts into motion the conflict between them and the rise of Shuri as the Black Panther. So that's pretty much my prediction in the movie. There were other predictions saying that Killmonger isn't actually dead, and then they'll bring him in to play the new Black Panther. Those are never ones I don't believe will happen. I think that his death in the first movie was perfect, made sense, and I don't think they need to bring him back. I mean, yes, he was a good villain, he was a great character, but I feel like making him the new Black Panther just doesn't need to happen and just feels like it would be forced. And again, we don't need a recast for Chadwick Boseman. Like I said, fans might think that is a good idea, some fans might not, and I'm on the side that it's not a good idea. It's more of a middle finger to the fans and kind of a disservice to the actor Chadwick Boseman, who played this character brilliantly. And it's just, in my opinion, too risky of a move. And again, I just don't think it's a good idea. And I think the idea that T'Challa being dead in the MCU works out pretty well. Again, you don't want to kill him on screen like they had originally planned with the CGI. So having it being done through either exposition or maybe being mentioned in a previous movie makes more sense. I don't know how they're going to totally address it, but they'll have to address it earlier or at some point. Now, this was Black Panther is reportedly supposed to be the movie that kicks off Phase 5 of the MCU. However, due to passing of Chadwick Boseman and trying to figure out where they have to take this might push Black Panther back a little bit. Because they probably already had the Black Panther movie figured out where it was setting up, where it was pushing the MCU moving forward. But with the passing of Chadwick, they probably have to fix things while replacing I hate saying replacing, but having Shuri take up the mantle of Black Panther. They're probably gonna have to remix some things and maybe push Black Panther behind a bit in the MCU due to this whole him passing and trying to figure out how to fit in a new storyline within the MCU. And if you saw my Fantastic Four video earlier, I think it came out like a week or two ago. Definitely go check it out on my channel. It should be there somewhere, so you should definitely check it out. But I said in that video that due to everything going on with this movie, with Chadwick passing and trying to figure out how to fit this new storyline into the MCU, they could definitely flip-flop it and put this later on in the MCU and have Fantastic Four kick off Phase 5. But that's that might be a hard thing to do as well. We'll just see how things play out. Because as it stands right now, it's Black Panther, then Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Blade, and then Fantastic Four. So then it would be Fantastic Four, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Blade, and then Black Panther. And then, of course, the last one is Guardians of the Galaxy. But we don't really know what's going on. There are small reports coming out. There's, still whisperings. There's still things that they're not talking about. But I definitely think the way that we've heard things are going is the right way. And I think it definitely is the best way to pay homage to Chadwick and to the Black Panther series. And I think I saw recently that Disney Plus has altered, I think, the opening scene or credit roll or whatever when they do the Marvel thing with Black Panther movies. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming in this movie there'll probably also be a tribute thing to him. But this is just from what I've heard and speculation from fans. Overall, though, I think this is a good idea, and I like the idea of where they're taking it, and I think it'll definitely work, and I definitely think that this could be a good movie, even with the sad news of Chadwick passing. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this news in the comment section down below. So yeah guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding the news regarding the new Black Panther sequel. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way to miss any more Marvel news from me moving forward. And you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is linked in the about section on my YouTube channel. As always, it's been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.